Howard.
Welcome here to St. Louis, Missouri. We're here at Gateway High School for tonight's football game, Saturday.
There you go, Dixon. Try it again. Dixon! Try it again. Try it now. You got me? All right.
And Wolverines will kick off to the Rough Riders here in this contest.
Yeah.
So Rough Riders will take the ball first to start this contest. Ball is kicked. And Rough Riders will begin just shy of the 40. So 1st and 10 from, it's like near, see where the ball is officially spotted on the play.
Hey, you able to do this?
Ain't nobody doing that.
Let's go, Stone. You able to do this?
So they're going to be about the 35-yard line for Roosevelt to start this contest. Thank you for joining us. Roosevelt lines up, split receivers, handoff inside. He's going to pick up several yards on the play. That's going to be a first. Roosevelt in the red, Vashon in the blue. If you missed us last night for our Friday night football game of the week by Security Bank, the Waynesville Tigers picked up a 45-20 victory.
Yeah.
And Roosevelt lines up for, looks like, offensive play number 2. That snap is up. We got a flag on the play. So false start. That will save the Rough Riders a little bit there.
Yeah, I got you.
That's fine. That was a false start. That doesn't matter anyways. But when you press it, it also gives the option to say what it is, so you can look at it and give it later.
Yeah, I was good.
Roosevelt coming in 0-3 on the season. And Vashon, they are 4-0 currently. So Rough Riders again, 1st and 15 this time. And we're going to be 2nd and about 17 on the play. That is Amari on the tackle. So Roosevelt 2nd and a long way to go right now. Once again, they set up, it's like possibly another handoff option. Got a couple receivers to go. They will choose the incomplete pass by the Rough Riders. Good defense by Vashon on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down. Once again, thank you for joining us. After this, we'll have the battle of the Cats. Gateway and Carnahan will face each other. Jaguars and Cougars.
I'm serious though. Third down.
He waited for the ball to come.
So 3rd down play, another pass. Quarterback in trouble. He will be sacked in the backfield. That's going to bring up 4th and about 20-ish or so. So 4th and a long way, probably a punt coming here. We're here live from Gateway STEM High School in St. Louis. And Rough Riders, short little, pretty good kick for the Rough Riders. Roosevelt has room. If he can beat this pack of Roosevelt players, Vashon has potential, but he will be brought down right exactly at the 50. So we're going to be 1st and 10. My microphone keeps moving. But with that, we'll be 1st and 10. Vashon will take over on offense, start the first possession of their side.
Let's go, defense.
Having some internet issues here, so hopefully everything cooperates itself. Not working perfectly today, but it's working. This quarterback lines up under the center, man in motion, not there. Quarterback will take it, pass. That is caught. Vashon has room, and he'll bring up a 1st and 10 from about the 15-yard line. That's a 30, almost a 40-yard pickup on the pass.
50 minus 15, 35.
So 35-yard line, I believe.
He's got his hands in the right place. He's just pulling them on and back out.
Give to that freshman, number 10.
So 2nd down,
There you go.
or 2nd possession of this for the 1st down at least.
There you go.
That is inside run. That's the number 10, the freshman. He's going to be 2nd and about 7 or 8. That'll move the ball closer to the 10-yard line. Or 15, it looks like. Roosevelt lines up, split receivers, twins on each side. Still an option for the little inside handoff, but I would imagine this is a pass. Pass incomplete, and looks like we're going to get interference possibly called, is what generally that flag means. 7:44 in the 1st quarter remain.
I'll take that.
What up, Pete? So what's that guy
It's less obvious than the holder on the right side.
So the interference is going to be against
Javon.
You don't know.
I thought it was against the defense, the official. Not quite sure. That's going to be 1st and
Hot dogs ready?
goal, or it should be.
Okay. I'm finna
It is 1st and goal.
probably at halftime. I'm coming.
So quarterback under center again. Look for that handoff like before.
No.
And Vashon, they're going to be close to a touchdown. This is going to be 2nd and goal from about the 1. So quarterback, he could almost sneak this in with a forward fall or some sort of sneak.
Hey, that play before that was a penalty. So it doesn't count as a perfect.
So 2nd and goal now. From about the 1-yard line. Handoff inside. That is a touchdown. 6-0. Vashon will start the scoring. They are the blue team on the field. Red team is Roosevelt. And we'll see if we either go for an extra point or if we try for Officials doing some redecorating on the field out there.
Hey, that's a big ass kicker. Big boy.
You can kick too.
Man,
Vito, they want you on offensive channel. Vito,
good.
I got him.
So officials doing some adjusting. The problem is the goal is right against that. Kick is good. So 7-0. We'll be back in 1 minute after this PSA about the NFHS.
Research continues to unearth the countless positive links between high school activity programs and education, including higher GPAs, better school attendance, higher levels of self-esteem, fewer emotional and behavioral problems, and less likelihood of obesity or abuse of drugs and alcohol. Established in 1920 and headquartered in Indianapolis, Indiana, the National Federation of State High School Associations is the national leadership organization for high school sports and performing arts activities, building awareness and support, improving the participation experience, establishing consistent standards and rules for competition, and helping those who oversee high school sports and activities. The NFHS attempts to minimize risk of participation for students through rules writing, injury surveillance, and utilizing the best practices from the medical community. Learn more about the NFHS today. Take part. Get set for life.
On a block.
It's back here live from St. Louis, Missouri here. Vashon will kick off again to the Rough Riders. Rough Riders in the red if you're just joining us, just off screen. Wolverines in the white and blue. Kick is up. And that's going to
Take the penalty, take the penalty.
be out of bounds, so ball will start, I believe, the 35 or somewhere in that area. Had some open space. If they would have probably grabbed that, they might have got a little extra room, but they're going to get pretty good field position to start this first quarter here. Second drive, the first one stalled out.
How's the film looking? Is it, you can also zoom on it.
Once again, we'll have Gateway and Carnahan following this game. That'll be about 4 o'clock.
You got it there too. Thanks for doing this. I appreciate it. Hey, did Joe get his mic figured out?
Rough Riders, they have room. They're still on their feet. They're going to pick up a first. And they'll be knocked out just shy of the 30. It's a big first down gain for Roosevelt on the play. Last drive started out very similar.
Hey, why don't you get this spot right here, and I'll go out there, okay? Sound good?
Stay with that. Under center. That's like under the center, yeah.
Roosevelt lines up under the center, this time with the quarterback. Looking for handoff. They'll get it. Defense is there. Number 7 of the Wolverines is there to stop the Rough Riders on that play. That'll bring up second and looks like 12. So big defensive play for Vashon.
You got better view from here? Perfect.
Get it back.
I got the whole thing right here.
And Rough Riders, they have room. They're going to pick up a first and some more. They'll make it out to the 20. We have a flag. Probably this is generally a blocking call of some sort when the flag is thrown like that. Illegal block of some sort. or holding sometimes, but it is usually not good on the offensive team when that happens. And that will be against Roosevelt.
Now, are they going on 13?
So that'll bring it back to near the original line of scrimmage and then some. Well, it is the original line of scrimmage, so we are still 2nd and 12 basically.
Good shooting forward. He's inside the frame, so they don't call it.
Rough Riders again line up. Very heavy stack running formation here. I mean, I would expect right down the middle. This is a pass though, and nearly caught. Pretty handy little play. I was expecting the handoff in the back. Both these teams, some pretty good sized linemen out there. It's like 94 and 64 for Roosevelt, and the 2 center linemen, they are, I don't know, can't see the numbers off the top of my head, but they are also pretty good size. So once again, tight formation, maybe another little quick pass or handoff. This is a handoff this time. We have a flag, so not sure what the flag is off the top of my head.
We decline that?
So we do have a flag here. Not sure what the flag is off the top of my head, but it's going to be against Roosevelt. So that'll move the ball back. Holding possibly. So we're just going to say 20. 19 is close enough. It's 3rd down. So 3rd and a really long way to go right now.
Back, Miami, back!
Once again, split receivers. Got a tight end possibly also available for this. And we got a little bootleg pass they can throw. Or a handoff, so several options. However, we're going to have a flag. False start on the offense. That's going to push them back some more. So it's going to be 3rd and a lot longer than what it was earlier. .5:19 remains in the first quarter. Shotgun formation, running back available if needed. Same set, pretty much 4 receiving options if they need it. And quarterback, he will be brought down. I believe he was down on the play. So that play was ruled dead. It was close. Looking back at the replay on the live stream, he may not have had that ball down. That may have gone out, but lucky break for Roosevelt. That's going to be 4th and a lot longer to go. So this will have to be a punt, and if they make it to the first down chains with the punt alone, it's going to have to be past the 30. So safety punt formation here. Punter pretty protected this time. Punt. Vashon still on their feet. They'll make it 42-yard line. So Wolverines will take over and at their own 42. Both teams quick to get back on the field. And 1st and 10 will Be put back up. 4:14 remain in this first quarter. So far, pretty good defense by the line of Vashon to really get to the quarterback. Several sacks so far. Roosevelt, though, pretty good running game once they can seal that off.
Take 5 minutes to do that.
Just kind of depends on, if Vashon can control the line, they can control the game, but Roosevelt has some running backs that can really run. This is going to be a pass. Quarterback is in trouble. I don't know if the lineman's going to reach, but they're going to complete the pass. Still on their feet, Wolverines. We got a flag down just off screen. But there is a touchdown. I don't know. We have a Roosevelt player that is down. Holding on the offense. So that will not be a touchdown. Broken play, looked like a sack, able to get away from the Rough Riders, connect with the score, but the hold will bring the play back. It's still first down. And that will move them at least into Roosevelt territory. It's quarterback shotgun formation again. Split receivers, twins on the left, triples on the left possibly. Pass up, incomplete. That is second down. A little bit too tall for that one. So conservative defense for the Rough Riders here. More of a pass protection they're coming out in. And Vashon once again stacking the left side. Now they're going to split the receivers. And we're going to have a timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Research continues to unearth the countless positive links between high school activity programs and education, including higher GPAs, better school attendance, higher levels of self-esteem, fewer emotional and behavioral problems, and less likelihood of obesity or abuse of drugs and alcohol. Established in 1920 and headquartered in Indianapolis, Indiana, the National Federation of State High School Associations is the national leadership organization for high school sports and performing arts activities, building awareness and support, improving the participation experience, establishing consistent standards and rules for competition, and helping those who oversee high school sports and activities. The NFHS attempts to minimize risk of participation for students through rules writing, injury surveillance, and utilizing the best practices from the medical community. Learn more about the NFHS today. Take part. Get set for life.
So we are, I believe we're back here. We had I don't think there was a charged timeout to anybody. The last game we had from Gateway here, we had 4 or 5 timeouts anyway, so I think that's a suggestion of a number at times. Still second down, 2nd and 10. Wolverines, shotgun, handoff, number 10 with the run. One man to beat. Now he's got 3. He will run through them, but he will get down at least to a 1st and goal. So Roosevelt did a good job on preventing the touchdown. Now they need to figure out how to stop a 1st and goal from about the 8-9 yard line out there.
yard.
What is he looking at? It's sitting on the floor.
Wolverines line up. 4 receivers split. Handoff option in the back. I'd probably go with the handoff if I was them. They're going to go with the quarterback keeper. And he should be in the end zone. That is touchdown, 13-0. An extra point coming, so...
Three down.
Uh, 306.
Vashon will elect to kick the extra point. Thank you for joining us here. Hopefully you're having a good day. And that is good. 14-0. 3:06 in the first. We'll be back after this PSA.
Research continues to unearth the countless positive links between high school activity programs and education, including higher GPAs, better school attendance, higher levels of self-esteem, fewer emotional and behavioral problems, and less likelihood of obesity or abuse of drugs and alcohol. Established in 1920 and headquartered in Indianapolis, Indiana, the National Federation of State High School Associations is the national leadership organization for high school sports and performing arts activities, building awareness and support, improving the participation experience, establishing consistent standards and rules for competition, and helping those who oversee high school sports and activities. The NFHS attempts to minimize risk of participation for students through rules writing, injury surveillance, and utilizing the best practices from the medical community. Learn more about the NFHS today. Take part. Get set for life.
All right, Wolverines kick off again. 14-0 in the first. That will be out of bounds. And probably illegal procedure here. We're going to take a break, and we will be back. Oh. We're going to take a break, and we will be back after this message about sportsmanship.
There's just one.
Yeah.
And I believe we are back here live again. A little technical malfunction we had earlier. There we go. Now we're working again. Little technology malfunction. The only thing you missed was a false start play, so do apologize for that. It happens.
Making pay for holding.
Or that was a holding play. Had a technical issue that caused some problems. And I believe now we are ready to go here.
Hey, Dixon.
So Roosevelt lines up. Multiple receivers, tight end options. This time it's a handoff. He's going to pick up about 5, 6, maybe 7 on the play. He picked up several yards after first contact.
Heckler has to reach out and get him. I know.
So it's going to bring 2nd and 10, right where we were before the penalty. So it's a 5-yard gain.
Hey, Miami! Hey, check with the ref.
And handoff, ball loose. Roosevelt will fall on it. They're going to lose a couple. 3rd and 12.
Hey, Miami, you can check with the ref to see if you're offsides or not. So get all the way close, check with the ref. He'll tell you to scoot up and scoot back, and scoot up.
Thank you for joining us here today on this lovely day for football. I don't know if I'm going to do any of the commercials as they're causing some issues for some reason. Or PSAs, either way. And looks like Roosevelt line up, split receivers. Once again, another handoff option available. That is way over snap. Quarterback somehow came away with it. He might get positive yards if he could have got past the defense, but 15 is there. That's a loss of 10, about 11, so 23. And that's a 4th down also. So this is 4th and a long way to go. Shotgun formation again. This might be a passing play, but he's got a lot of handoff options. If he went for it. Instead, the punt. Roosevelt's got room. The freshman will make it near the 50. So Roosevelt will take over first, or Vashon will take over 1st and 10, just shy of the final spot, 48-yard line. We will be back after this. Well, we're not going to cut to that because they're ready to go. So Vashon lines up. A very highly passing situation here, but they can still do a handoff if needed. They actually have a pretty good gap for a handoff here on the receiver side. I'm not sure what the issue is. Oh, now we're going. So 1st and 10. 13 seconds in the first quarter, so this will probably close out the first period. Well, that is caught somehow, and inside the 30 to the 25, Vashon will connect with this. That will probably end. Nope, that will not end the quarter. We still have time for a play if the Wolverines hurry up. They got 5 seconds to get one off. They may just let this clock expire. And they will let the clock expire, so we're going to go into the break. We'll be back. 14-0 Vashon over Roosevelt after the first.
Continue to unearth countless positive
So back here, start of the second quarter, 1st and 10 after big catch by the Wolverines. So Wolverines line up heavy on the left side. Handoff inside to the freshman. He's off. He's got room. If he gets by a couple, he'll be brought down. This is a first down. 1st and 10 from, looks like 15-yard line, 14-yard line area.
Start the clock. He can't see that big ass 40 down there. Right. He's still putting up 2 hands.
Wolverines in the shotgun. Most likely a pass. Nope. Yep, this is a pass. Wolverine, stiff arm. He is in. That'll make this 21-0. 20-0 at the moment. With the kicker so far, I would expect another nice kick from him. And part of the beautiful view behind us here, off in the distance, some trees blocking the way, but very nice area out here. Kick is up. Kick is good. 21-0, 11:02 in the first half. We'll be back after this.
Research continues to unearth the countless positive links between high school activity programs and education, including higher GPAs, better school attendance, higher levels of self-esteem, fewer emotional and behavioral problems, and less likelihood of obesity or abuse of drugs and alcohol. Established in 1920 and headquartered in Indianapolis, Indiana, the National Federation of State High School Associations is the national leadership organization for high school sports and performing arts activities, building awareness and support, improving the participation experience, establishing consistent standards and rules for competition, and helping those who oversee high school sports and activities. The NFHS attempts to minimize risk of participation for students through rules writing, injury surveillance, and utilizing the best practices from the medical community. Learn more about the NFHS today. Take part. Get set for life.
St. Louis, Missouri live again. 11:02 first half. 21-0 in favor of the Wolverines.
Oh, you good? Collegiate.
Rough Riders, they have room. They might get free, but they will be brought down by the 29. One man to beat, and he was there. They'll get the ball just shy of the 35, or right at the 35, it looks like. It's a good return for Roosevelt.
What? Overall team GPA is about
midterms was 3-2. We ain't messing around in hours.
We get in a third situation.
So Rough Riders look like they're going to line up behind center. They're going to be running out of time. Snap is off. And quarterback will not go anywhere there. He'll be brought down for a loss. That's a loss of about 3.
sack, man. It's a sack. In the quarterback's hand, it's a sack.
Well, I didn't know if it was the quarterback. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, once he got it from the center, and that dude was there.
Trying to.
Yeah, I thought I heard you say.
Not sure what we're doing here.
I just watched the safeties. I just watched the safeties on defense. If I see something, I say something.
So it's time pistol formation. Tackle. It's like number 6, number 53, both for the tackle. Number 1 on the run. It's going to bring up 3rd and about the same.
Is that 4th?
Next time you just stand there. It's like you see the number at 40.
So the Wolverines playing a little conservative defense. Now they're starting to get up there looking for a blitz, and they're showing blitz heavy here. That ball's fumbled. That is no whistle. Now there's a whistle. Is it a score? It's a score, so they're going to rule a backwards pass.
Now they want to play fumble.
Or a fumble, I guess. So that will either way result in a score 27-0 now in favor of Vashon.
Did you not think so before?
So once again, our favorite kicker comes back out for another attempt.
Well, remember, when do we do it? When they get 35 and then
We've got, not sure what's, oh, they're looking for a ball.
they said they might do it in the third.
Didn't make it far enough.
It's got to be a 35 more game. You ready to go home, man? You got to stay on that. You got to stay in that clock. Get that money.
And once again, we'll be back here live at 4 o'clock again for the Battle of the Wildcats as the Cougars and Jaguars face off between Gateway and Carnahan. Kicker from Collegiate here in St. Louis. Kick is up, and kick is good. So 28-0. We'll be back after this.
Research continues to unearth the countless positive links between
clock situation in the second half.
There you go.
And another good snag by Roosevelt. Roosevelt might have some room if they can get by the outside. They cannot. Number 7.
That's the quarterback taking kick off.
Just shy of the 30, so 1st and 10 coming up for
17 Stokes. Beetle. Okay.
that was weird. My scoreboard's being special. But it is 1st and 10.
It's got to be 35 5 points to run the clock?
Yeah.
So teams that score 80 points, you're doing that on teams with the running clock?
Or 111.
You'll get the run the clock until the second half.
Really supposed to be a 4-4, but some coaches agree to do it in the third.
So shotgun formation for Roosevelt. Multiple options, man in motion, handoff is good. Number 3 with the lead on the tackle for that, 55 with the assist. Second down coming up for the Rough Riders. 7, I believe, is the yardage, is what we're going to settle with.
He's so consistent of it. You know what I'm saying? It's really not if we slow this at the game.
Once again, shotgun formation, quarterback keeper. He's going to get through the hole. We have a face mask, so this will result in a first. So this will be an automatic first down.
I don't think the ref saw it.
He didn't see it. Dingo, so. But it was a face man.
See, first down marker just at the 45. So we'll have a little bit of a break. Come back and join us as we will be back for some more football at 4 o'clock. It's 1st and 10. Handoff inside. He's got room if he can get through the line. The ball's loose. We'll see who comes away with it. Right now, Vashon, well, we'll see. Roosevelt looks like they managed to keep it. So that's going to be a loss of 1. Ball got lost in that pile, and it was hard to see. 7-11 in the first half remain. So right now, little safety prevent defense. Not really showing much blitz on it, so they're protecting the short pass. Handoff number 3. If lineman slightly in the way, ball loose, but he will lose about 6-8 yards. We're going to guess about 17. That's a good number. I believe the lineman might have been in the way on that one. He had a good run, though. Could have had a good run out of that. So again, prevent style defense here, preparing for the pass. No sign of a blitz or anything. Once again, this time the quarterback keeps it. He's also the punt returner earlier. He's going to pick up some yards. We got a holding against the Rough Riders. This will bring him back. So still 3rd down. We'll see where the ball is spotted. So it's going to be we're still going backwards somewhere here. So we are back on the 25-yard line. I don't have that many fingers on me to count this number here, so we're going to say 25.
20.
20? All right.
Gunny. Turn him, look at the punter, turn around. Tell him if he punts, do not punt it to the guy. Look downfield 20
So
yards.
extra safety prevent defense, basically.
Yeah, 20 yards down the field.
Reverse. That is brought down. That's going to result in another loss. So now we are 25. And so look for another punt here. Because a not so good punt would give them good field position. They'll have to get past the 50 towards a 40 on the opposite end.
What is it, 2-8? 40.
4:52 remain. That will come out on the wrong 40, so Vashon will start over, 41-yard line. We'll be back in about 30 seconds here.
Have questions about the coronavirus?
I'm here to share some simple steps you can take to help protect yourself and others.
Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Wash your hands often with soap and water for 20+ seconds.
Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue.
Clean and disinfect surfaces and objects. Wash hands after touching commonly used items.
Together, we can help slow the spread.
At number 8. Number 8 will catch it. And we're going to keep momentum, though. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Sometimes my things don't update when it resets, so sometimes it says 4th down when it's not. So here's when you do a handoff to the inside generally. So Wolverines line up. This time more of a shotgun formation. Quite a bit of spread. Split receivers. He's looking to the right. That is incomplete. A little too high of a pass. 3rd down.
What you calling, man?
I'm calling y'all offensive plays, you know that?
That's what you say. You doing something up here. You doing some sneaky
So 3:44 in the first half remain. 28-0, Vashon in the blue. Roosevelt in the red. Quarterback, plenty of time. Pass caught. He's gone. That is a touchdown. So Vashon now 34-0. Kicker coming back out to do his thing.
You really don't do it till the 4th quarter, but it's at the discretion of the official. If they want to do it at the 3rd.
The official tells you.
Second half. What the official say.
I think it's the second half.
Is the whole second half?
The whole second half.
Okay. One time it was the 4th, right?
Long ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the whole second half.
The only way it can be in the first half is if coach is agreed.
If you make this. And he did.
Kick up. That one is good again. So 35-0. We'll be back in 1 minute after this PSA.
Research continues to unearth the countless positive links between high school activity programs and education, including higher GPAs, better school attendance, higher levels of self-esteem, fewer emotional and behavioral problems, and less likelihood of obesity or abuse of drugs and alcohol. Established in 1920 and headquartered in Indianapolis, Indiana, the National Federation of State High School Associations is the national leadership organization for high school sports and performing arts activities, building awareness and support, improving the participation experience, establishing consistent standards and rules for competition, and helping those who oversee high school sports and activities. The NFHS attempts to minimize risk of participation for students through rules writing, injury surveillance, and utilizing the best practices from the medical community. Learn more about the NFHS today. Take part. Get set for life.
Middle.
And squib kick. Roosevelt will fall on it. They're going to get the ball good side of the 40 in their own territory here. So 1st and 10 from 42-yard line, possibly. It is a 42-yard line, that area.
I see you up there making them blocks.
Roosevelt, they're going to make it back to the line of scrimmage. That would be 2nd down. 3:23 remains in this first half.
Why is it play?
And quarterback under center, possibly a handoff. That's a pass, incomplete. So that's 3rd and 10. So 3rd and 10 for the Rough Riders. I would assume this is a throw out of the pistol. This is not. Ball loose. And Vashon will get the sack. They will recover the ball. That's going to be a 1st and 10. And 2:39, lineman nearly ran that back for a touchdown.
Vashon, he was one of the big dudes that we had in the building. It was him and
So a Vashon score here would guarantee a running clock almost for the second half. Right now it is pretty much guaranteed, but it's right at the number. Wolverines line up a whole lot of receivers out there. Freshman at the line, or freshman with the quarterback. That's going to be, he's got more than enough time to throw. Pass is caught. He's going to pick up a 1st, I believe, or at least close to it. Nope, he is close to it, though. That's 2nd and 8.
No, we got one. That's why I didn't want to go to the clock.
So once again, it's on more of a tighter pistol formation here. Plenty of time. Pass over. Incomplete. That is just a little too far to reach. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Why are we letting parents smoke like that?
What's he gonna do to a player?
What?
What's he gonna do to a player? Go down there and say something to him.
And we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back after this. Please remember, sportsmanship is the key.
Research continues to unearth the countless positive links between high school activity programs and education, including higher GPAs, better school attendance, higher levels of self-esteem, fewer emotional and behavioral problems, and less likelihood of obesity or abuse of drugs and alcohol. Established in 1920 and headquartered in Indianapolis, Indiana, the National Federation of State High School Associations is the national leadership organization for high school sports and performing arts activities, building awareness and support, improving the participation experience, establishing consistent standards and rules for competition, and helping those who oversee high school sports and activities. The NFHS attempts to minimize risk of participation for students through rules writing, injury surveillance, and utilizing the best practices from the medical community. Learn more about the NFHS today. Take part. Get set for life.
I could have one of those girls who's with Gilman come up here and record. That's what I'm gonna do. What?
And back to the ball game here. 3rd and short. Last was a shot to the end zone by Vashon. We got a new back in the game, number 7. Bringing in some younger players now. Or JV, well, younger JV kids normally. That is caught. That is complete. So that'll make this 41-0 in favor of the Wolverines. So once again, we will bring the kicker back out. Kicker is going to need to take a kick off at some point here. 1:35 still in the first half. So we will have a running clock the second half. Something didn't work right, but 2-point conversion is good off the broken play. So 43 now. Oh, we got a flag holding against the offense. So that'll bring it back to 41. So I would assume we're going to re-kick it, or
I think the play's offset because they went off sides.
we'll see what the call is here.
Offsetting penalties. Offsetting penalties.
Yeah, tell him, huh? Tell him, huh?
So we're having
Beetle. Did they call offsides on them too? Then why did they say what's declined? They declined it? Why would they decline it?
So I'm not sure what's going on right now.
Sir, you know what's going on?
Oh.
Yeah.
Football game.
What happened?
We have some terrible routes.
I know that.
We don't know the
It's bad when the coaches are going, you know what's going on? 135 remains. We're still in the untimed down portion here.
I'm sorry.
So we're in limbo at the moment.
Was that just what was supposed to go in my head? Sometimes it comes out.
Didn't he say decline? Like, I'm like, why would
Because he, again, was confused on who committed the penalty.
Okay, so we are now back to the 11, so we're going to retry this, I guess.
He can kick it from there. Why are we not kicking it?
I think they changed.
So Wolverines going for 2 from the extra distance.
Skinny close right here on 17. Look.
Wolverines quarterback. He's got room. He's got a couple Rough Riders. He's not going to make it. And that will be incomplete. It's a 41-0 now. 135. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Zach's hurt.
Research continues to unearth the countless positive links between high school activity programs and education, including higher GPAs, better school attendance, higher levels of self-esteem, fewer emotional and behavioral problems, and less likelihood of obesity or abuse of drugs and alcohol. Established in 1920 and headquartered in Indianapolis, Indiana, the National Federation of State High School Associations is the national leadership organization for high school sports and performing arts activities, building awareness and support, improving the participation experience, establishing consistent standards and rules for competition, and helping those who oversee high school sports and activities. The NFHS attempts to minimize risk of participation for students through rules writing, injury surveillance, and utilizing the best practices from the medical community. Learn more about the NFHS today. Take part. Get set for life.
So we got one logo in this.
Pandemic didn't have no one.
I remember the kids like Sir Ernest and Bernard Green.
So we don't have the logo turned on.
Yeah.
That kick is up. I was looking at my scoreboard there. I don't have my logos on for whatever reason. And that will be brought down. Rough Riders will start pretty deep in their territory. 1:27 to go in the first half. The second half will be a running clock. After halftime, of course. And be sure to stick around, or be sure to come back and watch, as we'll have the next game at 4 o'clock this afternoon. So Roosevelt lines up shotgun formation. Quarterback, he'll be sacked maybe in the backfield. He might have made it. He lost about 4. Looks like he lost about 4 on that.
Was that TD? What number was that on the sack?
So running back, pretty good little gain, a little bit, 1 or 2 after the play. So he's going to pick up 3. We're back to the original line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 10. And 24 seconds to go. This is probably going to be the last play of the first half. So Roosevelt lines up. And we have a flag down. We're going to take a break here, and we will be back.
Research continues to unearth the countless positive links between high school activity programs and education, including higher GPAs, better school attendance, higher levels of self-esteem, fewer emotional and behavioral problems, and less likelihood of obesity or abuse of drugs and alcohol. Established in 1920 and headquartered in Indianapolis, Indiana, the National Federation of State High School Associations is the national leadership organization for high school sports and performing arts activities, building awareness and support, improving the participation experience, establishing consistent standards and rules for competition, and helping those who oversee high school sports and activities. The NFHS attempts to minimize risk of participation for students through rules writing, injury surveillance, and utilizing the best practices from the medical community. Learn more about the NFHS today. Take part. Get set for life.
You already know that, huh? Don't slide it to you. They can't leave the field. You gotta be leaving the field. They take it to the side.
All right, so I believe we're just going to go to halftime here. We'll be back for the second half in 15 minutes. We'll see you then. And we are back here for the second half here. Once this ball is kicked, we have a running clock for the rest of the ball game. So once again, come back and watch us at 4 o'clock. We'll be live with the battle of the Wildcats, Cougars, and Jaguars. Gateway and Carnahan will play each other. And we are off. Vashon with the ball. They will start 31-yard line. Oh.
Y'all like to sit, man.
Got it.
Pass up. That is complete for a short gain. I don't know why I got third down and whatever on there, but it is second and... Oh. 6. Wolverines still with the ball. So Wolverines looking for the pass. A lot of younger players starting to play. That is complete for about a 3-yard gain, so second and third and 3.
Miami? I don't think
Right too. Being there. That reference was right too.
Who's what?
He's right too big. Yeah. Get it up there.
So Vashon again.